We just got your post-fight quote from the UFC in the email. You said he trained to hug you and he trained to fight. What's your thoughts? Can you just elaborate on that a little bit more?
Yeah, it's 15 minutes. I feel like the fans got cheated on that fight. I came to fight. He came to hold on. All I can say is I didn't really get hit in the face. He's just holding on, and it's my fault for getting taken down. But at the same time, I came to give the fans what they want to see, and unfortunately, they didn't get it.
How frustrating was this fight for you?
It's super frustrating. I train like crazy. I work hard in the gym, and just to come in here and have somebody hold on to me and not get to perform or put on the fight I want to, is devastating, because now we go back to the drawing board, and who knows how long until I have another fight.
Have you been in a situation like this where you've lost a fight, but yet you don't feel like you've lost,
Yeah, no, I guess I haven't. Usually I feel like I fought. I didn't get hit in the face one time on the feet. And right now I just feel like I got the loss and I didn't fight. It's definitely a bummer. I'd like to get back in there tonight. I wish I could fight him again and actually fight this time.
What was the ideal plan after 2 rounds? Did you feel it was even going into the third, and what was the game plan for the final 5 minutes?
With MMA, the judges score so heavily on takedowns. It was a little up in the air. I felt like I was doing more damage, obviously, by the end of the fight, if you look at him compared to me. And, I think I could have been ahead or I couldn't, but I don't like to count on, something being so close. So I go into every third round, even if I won both rounds, thinking I'm losing. That way I go to finish, and my coaches were telling me to finish the fight.
How tired did he seem in the third round? He carries a ton of weight within the weight class. Did you sense him tiring as the fight wore on?
I think it's a ton of unnatural weight he's got. But, he was real tired, but it's a lot easier for him to lay on top of me and just lock his arms than it is for me to work. And, I could have gone 2 more rounds. I train in Denver, Colorado, so high altitude training. I feel fine. Going into the third round, I feel like it's the second round. First round, I can go 5 rounds.
In his UFC.com profile, he lists his heroes as John Fitch and Mark Coleman. Does that maybe help you understand his fighting style a little bit more?
Yeah, I could have guessed that. After this, all I can say is I'm super frustrated, and, I want to fight. I would love to fight again. I'm in no position to call people out, but I know Akiyama needs an opponent in Japan, and that's a fighter that I've always liked. He comes to fight, so, if Joe Silva's willing to, I would love to take that fight, because I know that, he's got that Japanese fighting spirit, and he always comes to fight, and those are the things I like. That's the things I want to give the fans. So if that's a possibility, I would like to get right back in there right away.
Yeah, and final thing for me, you're sporting the Reddit MMA logo on your shorts. For people who don't know the cause behind that, can you kind of just explain it a little bit?
Yeah, Reddit, the subreddit MMA has teamed up with me to raise some money for Gabe Santasteven. He's a young kid from Denver with cancer. So we did this sponsorship on them not paying me, but the fans of Reddit and the members of Reddit are actually donating money to Gabe in turn for me wearing the logo. And I'm a longtime member on there, so it just seemed fitting. And it's nice that I'm not taking money and donating it to him. It's, the fans feel like they have a hand in it. And I'm more than happy to wear it and let the money go to Gabe and help him out.
Any idea how much was donated?
The guys from Reddit, I think, are close to $8,000 or $9,000 in raising money. So it's been huge. And all they ask in return is they wanted me to push the forum, and hopefully some more people sign up, because those guys just enjoy conversation.
As a fighter, when you get this kind of frustrating loss, how do you get back into the gym and go back to the drawing board? What's usually the first plan of action for you?
I think, I'm going to go back to the gym and fight some of my training partners. This whole camp, I've got a gym full of killers. You could come in on Friday night and watch us, and it's like a fight every week. And I had that leading up to this camp, and we're tearing each other's heads off in there. And coming here felt like the day off.
So after a couple losses in a row, I know the sting is probably even worse. Do you feel right now, though, that you want to make a campaign to try to keep your job?
Yeah, absolutely. I think Joe Silva and Dana and them know that I come to fight. And if I'm close to that wire, like I said, give me one more fight. Let me fight Akiyama. Let me fight somebody who wants to fight, and then judge me from there.